Hi, this is Sarah from Vampire and Other Paranormal Things Queen, and I've been seeing a lot of these video reviews going around where it's like a bunch of book reviews together, and I really like that concept because, I just think talking about my books out in the open and giving a general overview instead of having to always write something out or I don't know. So I'm just gonna kind of do what Ariel Bissett does, and I really like that idea of just a few reviews of every book that you read. Not a few reviews, but a few words about every book that you read, because not everybody wants to take the time to read my blog post. So a few quick words, about 5 minutes, will suffice. And I've read a total of 5 books within the months of September and October so far, which that sounds horrible, but at the same time, I'm constantly busy, always doing homework, so I'm pretty proud of that. 5 books, because I feel like I'm gonna die sometimes with the course load I have this year. The first book I read is Jackaby by William Ritter, and this cover is absolutely stunning. I love this cover. Too bad the book isn't that great. Basically what Jackaby is, it's about this Sherlock Holmes-esque guy who is the paranormal Sherlock Holmes, and this girl, she finds him and she needs a job coming to America, so she begins to work for him, and they have to solve this gruesome chain of murder events. And it sounded great. The cover's beautiful. It sounded like it would be great for fans of Sherlock Holmes. I'm not a big fan of Sherlock Holmes, but I do enjoy the movies, and I like the mysteries. I didn't hate it. I didn't like it. I feel very indifferent to it. I think I gave this a 2.5. Yeah, a 2.5 on Goodreads, because it didn't grasp my attention and it didn't always hold it. It wasn't bad, and I know some people will really enjoy it, but it was not for me. The next book I have is The Crucible by Arthur Miller. And I love The Crucible. Oh my god. It is such a great play. I love witches. I love Salem. I love the constant fear in the town and how everyone's paranoid and how I just loved it. It was Abigail is this kind of person. She's freaking crazy, but everybody else in town sees her as a sweet, innocent little girl, and it's great, and I absolutely loved it, and it was just so much fun to discuss this book with my class, because everybody had such a strong opinion on what they thought would happen, or what they thought about Abigail, or what was his name, Proctor, or just anybody in the book. They elicited so much emotions from us. They made us angry. They made us mostly angry. I can't really think of any other thing that I felt while reading The Crucible other than anger, but it was great. It's my favorite play right now. I love The Crucible. It was so good. And all the other classes, they're starting to get to it, and I'm oh, I love The Crucible. You're gonna love it. It's great. And I don't understand how people don't enjoy it, because it's just so great. Next, I had to read parts. I'm considering it the whole book because I'm never going to pick it up. Walden, or A Life in the Woods by Henry David Thoreau. Now, I don't care about the woods. I'm never going to become a hermit. I'm not one with nature. I'm not Misty Day, American Horror Story. It's not me. I love going outside. I love sitting outside, and I love looking at flowers and plants. I would go insane. I have respect for Thoreau for doing that. But did I enjoy his writing? Not really, but I really liked that little ant battle thing. I thought that was pretty cool. So it's a solid 2 stars for me. I mean, it's not bad. It's considered a great classic, I guess. Now on to The Maze Runner by James Dashner. And the only reason I have even picked up this book in the first place is because Dylan O'Brien. And originally he was my #1 bae. Then I started watching American Horror Story, and it's Evan Peters' bae. This is side bae now. Sorry, Dylan. Whoa. Now, The Maze Runner. My thoughts on The Maze Runner are, as a book, it's horrible. In terms of this being read as like, I could say like a script, this is a great script. And if the movie would have actually like just taken the whole entire book adaptation, it would have still worked, because this read like a script. It didn't really work for me. I liked it. It's solid 3 stars for me. I didn't love it. I don't think it's particularly a great novel, and I'm not really sure I'm like gonna rush to finish the trilogy, but I will consider picking up The Scorched Trials. I mean, I want to see the movie, so I'm probably gonna pick it up, but it's not, you don't have to read The Maze Runner. It's not that great. It's good, and I know a lot of guys will probably love it. A lot of girls who don't read a lot will probably like it if they really like action. But, I don't know. I really enjoyed the action sequences, which were like a lot. But besides that, it was just too script-like for me. I couldn't connect with Thomas. I couldn't connect with any of the characters. The movie, though, I was able to connect with them a little bit more, and I really enjoyed their whole aspect. I enjoyed the movie, and I will post a full review of that at some point when I have time. And I just finished this book Friday. I hate the cover, and my book is all beat up because I carried it around for so long. Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, and this book, oh my god, this book is freaking amazing. I love Outlander. It was so beautiful. It is one of my favorite historical novels. It's great. I love Scotland. I love Jamie. I love Claire. I loved the whole era. I hated Captain Randall. I hated everybody who was out to get Jamie. I loved it. This book was fabulous. It was beautiful. It had my heart and my tears. There were times when I was on the edge of my seat, and there were times when my stomach was ready to cough up whatever I had eaten previously, because some of these scenes were just so gross, but it was so realistic, because it's like, this is the 1700s. This isn't a happy time. 1743 Scotland is not all daisies. There are dragoons running around trying to capture the Scots, and Jamie is one of these. He's an outlaw, but he's great. And I love their relationship so much. It built up this relationship between Claire and Jamie, and it started like, oh yeah, you could feel that tension of, yeah, that could happen. So, and then it was like, well, why isn't it happening? Come on, happen already. And then when it finally does happen, it's great, and I really enjoyed their love story, and I'm really looking forward to my copy of Dragonfly and Amber coming in, because, whew. And I'm also going to start watching the TV show once the whole first season is out, because I don't want to wait like all those people, so I'm just not going to torture myself. But this is a great book. Yes, it's 850 pages, and it's humongous, but it's great, and it's definitely worth the time to read. It's just, I highly recommend it. And so, those 5 books are the books that I have read in this little era of my life at the moment, and I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on them. Leave your thoughts on these books down below if you have any, and let me know any books that you think I should check out. I love recommendations, so let me know. Bye!